One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Cowboys will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas offense will have the football first. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Boy, coaches watch tape all week and they get so excited. First play, let's make a statement. This offense tries to come out and throw it under the lights, all the excitement, and what do? They forget to protect their quarterback, and they give up a sack on the first play.
And the Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Snow. Finds his man, it's Payne. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Finds his tight end. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Where's the ball? Always trying to find that guy.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The run from the shotgun, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And wings it incomplete. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you just... And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the... First two plays, they went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Hand off from the shotgun. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Back to throw. It's Snow. Oh, they're after him. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate. Go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The sure hands, it's Levin. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Okay,
Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll start this drive from the 42. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
To the wideout. Gain of 27 on the play.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Wants to throw. It's Woods. Looking to the big tight end. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And he tacked on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And the Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on fourth down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but we talked to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
And the pass is incomplete on fourth down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Making side adjustments here. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Snow. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And you've got to go for this on fourth down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on fourth down a few times early. But the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Little. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Red Chalk Jayhawk. Fitted in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the grab over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Woods. Just a little bit too much juice on that one at the 43. Wants to throw it. He's got him this time. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Quickly complete. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass. Never had a chance.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Now facing a third and long. Off the play fake. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Defense dropping into soft coverage. To the air, it's Woods. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Levin. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Time out of the half. The Jayhawks have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Grabbed near the marker, it's Levin. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Finds us back in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. between the uprights. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
The Jayhawks will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a man. It's Woods. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really...
Makes the catch on the left. It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And the Cowboys are on the move.
First and goal, Oklahoma State.
Off the play fake on first down. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up. Gives it on the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. And the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this...
Turning it on! Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Snow. Get it out on the screen. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Jayhawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they... And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
Man, listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's first and 10 for this offense from the 42. Dropping back, it's Woods. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes the offense on second down. We've reached a break, and Kansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Gonna look downfield again. Working that left side now.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete. Because he made the catch, but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
Pressure coming. He's open on the right. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things that makes this defense so hard to move the football against is their defensive line. That time, 4 guys on the field, and they're able to win. You saw that guy penetrate, get through the line of scrimmage, gets the TFL. Big reason why they're winning today is the play of these guys up front.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's got his man. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. All tied up here in the fourth quarter.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. That's caught. It's Montgomery.
Yeah, defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Looking downfield, it's Snow. He's going to take off. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle, it's Clevin. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally line. What a run there. And this offense is so close they can almost taste. Touchdown, Kansas! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
24, Oklahoma State, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Woods. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that. Bounds and avoid the loss. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Kicks it high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Grab near the sticks. It's Levin. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just feeds the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Dropping back, it's Snow. Caught near the sticks, it's Petty. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days.